Hey Ubers, how you doing? Well, just thought I'd make another video just to say, how you going? And thank you for all the messages and the comments. I know I haven't responded or commented back to a lot of videos lately, but it's a bit hard at the moment. But when I get home, I'm going to hopefully catch up with as many as I can to reply, because what's the point of a one-sided conversation? When you ask me things or you say things, it's always nice to get a response, right? Yeah. Well, you know, so I apologise for my lack of responses, but I'm really going to make a big effort to respond to you guys. But you know, I just want you to know that I appreciate your support, I appreciate your comments, your thoughts, whether they're good or they're not. I mean, you know, how do you know who your real friends are if they can't tell you what they think exactly, and you know, whether I mightn't want to hear it or not. So you know that. But anyway, on my Ning site, Art from the Heart, I've just opened a new group recently called the Colony Room, and if you don't know about the Colony Room, you can Google it. Francis Bacon, who's pretty famous, he's dead now, English painter, he frequented the Colony Room. It was the name of it was just a bar really, where a lot of artists got together and talked about life and everything but art, probably. So check out a film about it. It's called Love is the Devil. It's a fantastic film. I recommend it highly. Let me show you. Okay, that's a DVD. Love is the Devil, a film by John Maybury. It's fantastic. I recommend it. Yeah, it's really arty, but you can understand it and follow it, and it's fantastic. I'm also reading Francis Bacon, Anatomy of an Enigma. Another fantastic book into the life of Francis Bacon, his philosophies, his life story. Another great book that I'm reading is called Interviews with Francis Bacon. This is brilliant. I love it. There's so many cool points. He talks about art and what his work's about, and you know, so many of his thoughts on art, I just, you know, I agree with 100% with most of what he says about art and life, and fantastic. So like I said, I've started a group on my Ning site, and we're going to be talking about Francis Bacon. I've suggested people to read the books, watch the video, because by examining another artist in depth, it helps you, it helps all of us on our own journeys, and it gives you a different perspective on what other artists go through, etc. I also bought another fantastic book while I was here. It's called Printmaking, a complete guide to materials and process. Because, you know, deep down at heart I'm a printmaker, even though I'm a painter, but I can't afford to set up a printing press and get everything set up for that. But that's my true passion, is printmaking. So I've just bought this really nice book. Don't you love the smell of new books? Oh. And I'm going to read that back to front and just brush up on a lot of the techniques that I've forgotten about. And because it's my dream to have a printmaking studio one day. You know, sort of combine what Rauschenberg did. Printmaking and painting, combine them and do all that sort of thing. So that's that. So I thought I'd quickly show you some other original Gary Reeve artworks very quickly. These were done back in 2002, I think. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to show you. Okay, so this is the first one. It's called Vase of Roses, obviously, because this was done in 2 days at a Ian Smith workshop. Now, for those of you that don't know Ian Smith, he's a pretty famous Australian painter. He turned 60 this year. He actually comes from Cairns in North Queensland, and I grew up in Innisfail, which is only 45 minutes drive from there, so I have a connection to him, and his work, his style is just, it's like visual ballet when you watch him paint. He's just got this beautiful style. I'm about to do a review on him, his work and his life in an upcoming blog. because I think he's one artist that I would really like to share with you guys out there. And he was the one that convinced me that I should just do art and follow my dreams and just, you know, follow my passion. And you know, I did this painting in 2 days and it's one of my absolute favourites. So, you know, so that's that one. There's this one that's unfinished. This was done maybe a year or so. Yeah, maybe actually probably done in the same time, just after probably. But anyway, as you can see, it's quite textural. I started working with moons and the symbology of it. There's lots of different mediums, and started using bitumen, but the bitumen here they have in Australia, the asphalt, is slightly different to the stuff I have in Norway. So yeah, this is when I started using the bitumen as well. Now these flowers, they're taken from some fabric that my mum used to have, this huge big chest, and she used to keep all of these 70s fabrics and stuff, because she used to do a lot of sewing and make her own dresses back in the day. And I'll find it quickly, and this is the material. I've only got a little bit of it left, and as you can see, that it's got the blue flowers, and that's what they are, but I haven't finished them. So that's another early one, and that's an iris flower. This grid pattern is influenced by Ian Smith, because he does a lot of grid work. He has an architectural background. That's what he studied at uni. He did a year of it, and it's pretty much through his work, so that's where I sort of picked that element up from. So that's the painting. So just to finish up before it pours down raining, because it's about to, yesterday I went to see a Ron Mueg exhibition. He's the guy that creates these realistic sculptures of people, but on different scale sizes. And I've got a video coming up in the next couple of days showing you the exhibition. You weren't allowed to film in there, but I didn't know. I thought you could. So I actually got quite a lot of filming done before I was told I wasn't allowed to film. I could only take photos. So I'm going to show you what film and footage I took. Fantastic exhibition, amazing work. And you know, when you're standing next to a giant person that's probably the size of, the movie Avatar, like 3 meters high, while you're standing next to a person that's that big, it's quite intimidating, really, to think that you're small like that next to another person. Baby, I can see your halo. So it's a really weird sensation in a lot of ways, and seeing other people that are like, you know, less than a meter high and baby, I can feel your halo. Stuff. But anyway, I won't tell you too much. I'll show you the video next coming day. Apart from that, that's it. Hope you're all well. Thanks for the comments, and I'll be in touch soon. And I'm so looking forward to going home. I've got so many ideas, I'm busting. My well is full. It's overflowing. All right, catch you later, guys. Later.